What's going on, family? T Speaks here. So, just like the title says, in order to be truly successful, it's important for you to not quit on you. Many people have all kinds of mindsets and they think positive when it comes to other people and what they can do. They'll see some celebrity on a social site or red carpet or something and they'll think to themselves, yep, that's good. They got it. Wow, it's really wonderful. That's amazing. Even for friends and family, they'll think the same thing. However, when it's directed toward them, those thoughts go typically like this. I probably can't do that because maybe I shouldn't start it right now because I don't think it's going to work. Or I failed before. You know what? Let me wait a little while. So it's very, very important for you to not quit on you. What happens is people have a bad time. They get opposition. You're going to always find resistance with pretty much everything, because it's always a truth moment. It's always a moment where it's kind of asking you, if you will, how bad do you want this? Regardless of what it is. If you want to date someone that you've never met before, how bad do you want it? If you want to get a motorcycle license that you've never had before, if you want to get a driving license, if you want to propose to someone, how bad do you want it? Can you get past the opposition? Can you get past the forces that seem to be against you? But the truth of the matter is, they're not really against you. They're just there to kind of really, if you can see this, to get you to hold on, to lean in, to go further and be more firm with your commitment. But most people, because they've had issues or problems in the past, they kind of tell themselves, I can't do it, or now is not the right time. So they don't start their business when they should, because they have a brilliant idea, because they realize what their gift is, simply because all of the mind starts thinking of all the negatives. Stay in comfort. Don't do this because something happened before. But that's not really what you should do. True story. Years ago, I was in one investment firm and I was really looking to get out of it, to go and to branch out and to go to another one to do more things. I wasn't really doing what was making me happy. So I put my resume out there, spoke to a couple of my contacts and friends, and wasn't getting responses that I wanted. And then one day, I had spoke with someone, a broker that I knew, that I thought it was good. I actually interviewed with them, and they went back and told my current supervisor, hey, he's shopping himself around. I got very, very nervous, thought, this is going to be really bad. They may even fire me because they know I'm looking for another job. Listen to all the fear that was coming through my head. They may even fire me because I'm looking for another job. And yet you can't fire someone because they're looking for a job. So when I didn't get the position that I wanted at that firm, and then when my supervisor, hey, what are you doing? Are you looking for something? I kind of said, well, not really, just kind of looking around out of fear. And what I did at that point was, this is the defining moment. I stopped looking. I absolutely stopped looking because I didn't want to be found out. I didn't want to be discovered that I was unhappy. I didn't want those that I was around to know that I wasn't quite doing what was making me happy. When the exact opposite should have been true. I should have let them know, hey, I'm looking because right now I'm not feeling positive. I'm not feeling good. And I didn't look. It took me years to begin to even think about looking for another job. So I'd already reached the period when I was unhappy in my life. I was unhappy with the salary that I was getting. I was unhappy with the bonus. And I got to a place when I said, okay, finally, I'm going to start looking. Just like some of you may have the thought, finally, I'm going to start building my business. I'm going to start thinking that way. And because I met a little opposition, I retreated. I gave up on me. I quit on me, because the me part that was driving into work every day and driving home every night was really unhappy. I was really unhappy with the way things were going. I was really unhappy with the way I was feeling. I didn't feel like I was being valued. I certainly felt that I should be making more money, but I also felt like I wanted to have different responsibilities. And instead of going with that thought and thinking about it to the point when I moved and manifested what it is I wanted, attracted what it is that I wanted, I stopped. I retreated and I put my head down. And that lasted for years. I quit on me. So I just kept doing the same thing over and over again, no satisfaction, no happiness, no real joy. It was just routine after routine. So if you're thinking today, right now, about starting a business and you've gotten a brilliant idea, because you know the Bible does say that it is God that gives us power to get wealth. It also goes on to say that a dream cometh by the multitude of business. Ecclesiastes 5:3. So your dreams come true through a multitude of business. Don't allow yourself to quit on you. Regardless of what you're encountering, go forward. Still look, still pursue what it is, because this is what makes people successful become successful. They have a thought, they imagine something, they decide that they're going to do it, and they bar everything else. They don't listen to anything that is not lining up with the vision that they've seen, which is for them to be successful at having and doing what it is that they imagined. Don't quit on you. Very, very important, because when you quit on you, you are the most important person to you. You're giving yourself the right to quit. Everything that you encounter after that, you're going to always have that option of quitting. And before you know it, you won't even regard your own word as meaningful. You won't even think to yourself, okay, this, because you said this, you have to follow through. In other words, your word might not carry so much weight with you. And if you don't and can't count on you, who can? You'll become known as a person in your mind that can't be counted on. Don't quit on you. So if you have a thought, you want to start your business, start your business. Start it today. Do it now. No matter how hard it is, get laser focused and just do it. I guarantee if you give yourself permission, to be successful, no matter what opposition you encounter, you'll become successful. Why? Because that's the only option. That's the only option that you're giving yourself. Try it. I guarantee it. Matter of fact, there's no such thing as try. Not in my book. Do it. You'll be happy that you did. I'm T Speaks. Oh, by the way, guys, let me just say, we have a 5-day challenge starting very soon. The Change Your Life Challenge. Look at the link in the bio. It is helping individuals who want to start their business, who decided, you know what, this job may be okay, but I want to be great. I may be getting some of the things I want out of life, but I want more. Take a look at the challenge. It may be for you. It could be the step that changes your life.